Good afternoon, everybody. Nice to see you back again this week. Today we are going to be making aloes of beef.
Hello.
And also fried cheese. So that's the second dish. So we're going to start with the beef first. So we've got quite a lot of ingredients to chop up into the bowl. So Lexi's going to be my mixer today. She's going to mix it all up for me. Just get rid of some of this. So we're just going to chop an onion up first. Now the ingredients for the filling, we've got onions, which we're going to slice quite thinly. And then to this, we're going to add some chopped parsley. We're going to add some boiled egg yolks, some suet. There we go, right, that's in there. That's the first one. You can break those onions down for me so they're not all together. Hang on, just a minute.
Start breaking
So, okay. And the other half of the onion. Now we've got some beef steak as well, nicely thinly sliced. So I've got that from the butcher, sliced that nice and thinly for me, so it will roll round the filling. There we go. Right, can you just pop these in there as well, Lexi, please? Put your fingers. Right, next I'm going to chop up the egg yolk. So it's just 4 egg yolks. So just boiled the eggs and took the egg yolks out the middle. So I'm going to chop those up next.
Ooh, they feel very soft.
They are very soft. They're perfectly cooked, I would say. Got different colours yolks there. Look, one's very dark and one's
Very light.
quite light. Okay, so that's that. So we're just going to pop that in there as well. So if you can start mixing all that together.
What else do you need now?
Now I found several different versions of this recipe in a few different books. This one is from A Noble Book of Cookery. So it's a 15th century cookbook, yes. Now the next thing we're going to do is some suet. Now this is just ordinary suet, but I'm just going to chop it up a little bit finer because we want it nice and fine. All the ingredients we want nice and fine so they mix together, apart from the onions. So I'm just going to chop that up a little bit finer there. Okay, no fingers. It's got a bit warm, that's a bit. Right, let's just put this in. My fingers. Now, to add to that, Lexi, could you get me some ginger, please? And some salt and some saffron. So the next thing I'm going to get ready to is the parsley. So I've just got some parsley here, which I'm just going to chop up. So we need, that's coriander. Should be at this end, sweetheart. That's it.
Spoon.
We're going to chop this parsley up quite fine. So this is in a different type of knife this time. It's a little curved blade knife to cut through the herbs. What have we got there? Ginger. We need 1/4 teaspoon, so just about half of that spoon. That's it. That's lovely. Sprinkle that in, please. No, that's all we need. And that's all the ginger. And then we need 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So that's one of those little spoons of salt, please. So the spices we're adding today are ginger, salt, and just a pinch of saffron. Now we know saffron went into quite a lot of dishes. A lot of the recipes that I found used just a pinch of saffron. It was a very expensive spice, very expensive, more expensive than gold. So you would only ever have a pinch of it. Very rarely do you ever see more than that in a recipe. No, you can do a whole one of those spoons because that's 1/2 teaspoon, that size. So that's fresh parsley, an onion, 4 hard-boiled egg yolks, 2 tablespoons of suet, which we've chopped up very fine as we can. Ginger, 1/4 teaspoon of ginger, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and a pinch of saffron. So it just needs to be just a very, very tiny little bit in there. You can do a pinch if you want. Okay, let's put all that in there as well now. Okay, lovely. Wash your hands off your hands. Wash the saffron off your hands. There we go. The herb cutter I purchased from one of the traders at the reenactment, the artisans market in March. I will see if I can find the name of the person and put it up later for you. So now we're just going to mix all these dry ingredients together here and mix all the spices in. That's it. You mix that up for me. Now I've got some skewers here, so we're going to put it onto skewers and then we're going to cook it on the skillet on there. So we've got some nice big piece of beef. Oh, there we go. I'm just going to get a couple out at a time. Right, today, Joe, we are making alows of beef and fried cheese. So I've got the first 3 bits on here. Let's do 4 at a time, then I can get them on the skewers. Okay, Lexi, can we have a spoonful of mixture in the middle of each of those, please? That's it, lovely. That's about right. And that's it. Perhaps a little bit too much there. So. Right, so what I'm going to do, that's fine. So we're just going to roll this up around the mixture, just like that. So put that one on there for me. A little bit more in that one because that's quite a big piece, isn't it? It doesn't matter what steak you use, just as long as it's cut nice and thinly. You want it nice and thin because we want it to cook nicely. We're going to put these, as I say, on the skillet and just fry them. So it's the last piece. Yeah, a little bit more on that one, please. Let's see. A little bit more. And again.
That?
That should do it. Lovely. Thank you. You can do some in a minute. Let me just get these first 4 onto the skillet to cook. And then you can, I'm going to put them in a line like this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to thread the skewers right through all 4 of them. So make sure we've got catch. So we don't want that filling coming out while they're cooking. So I'm putting the skewers quite close to the end there. And then I'm going to put another one on this side.
So you're going to do 2?
So two skewers on each one, that's it. And that should hold it, hopefully hold it all into the middle of there.
I didn't know skewers could be on there.
There we go. Now I've soaked these skewers to start with, just so they don't, hopefully don't burn over the fire. And then we just lift those up and pop them on the side. Oh, listen to that sizzle, that's lovely. Right, we're just going to quickly do the other 4 and then we'll do our side dish. So there we go, Lexi. I've got a bit of a hole in, so we'll be a little bit more careful with that one. That's it, lovely, thank you.
You can do that one.
I'll do that one, shall I? Because it's got a hole in the steak. This one. Okay.
That looks like a hole. Is it hot?
No, it's not hot. No, it's raw steak. It's not been cooked yet. So we'll just do the last couple of these.
Okay, that way.
Just a little bit more in there for you. Right, if you do it from the narrow end, like that, and roll it down there towards you.
I'll try to do it just.
There we go. 1, 2. That's a nice big thick one there. Look, all that lovely filling in there. And that should all set together as it cooks. Put it over again, tuck it right in. That's it. Well done. Good job, Lexi. Well done. That's it. You can do one. Okay. And we're just going to make sure we push it right through. Push it through and through the next one. Make sure you catch that flap at the back there, yeah. And then the last one. I'm just going to that bit over there. I'm just going to spread these out a little bit on the skewers and pop that one on there as well. These are cooking quite quickly, I think. Oh, look at that. Lovely. They are nearly already cooked. Right, let's put the rest of that mixture to one side. We don't need that now.
Are we going to do the cheese and that?
Now we're going to do the cheese, yeah.
Okay.
So, if we can have the other bowl, please, Lexi. Let's get rid of the rest of these. I can smell the onions cooking already in there, so that's looking lovely. What I'll do is, once they're cooked, I'll take them off the skewers, move them around a bit so that the beef gets cooked all the way around. Now, for the okay, we'll just find our recipe. Right, what I need you to do in there is put me an egg in there, please. Now, this is a fried cheese. The batter is made from egg, white wine. That's it. Put the whole lot in there. Do they have meat hammers? Yes, they would have had meat hammers to tenderise them. Yes, you can put that in there. That's fine.
Another one?
Yeah, yes, they would have had meat hammers to. Yeah. Okay. No, we only need one. Now I want you to put what's in there in that one. That's the white wine. So we're going to have the white wine. A little bit more. A little bit more. Okay. Now I need you to find me some salt, please.
Salt. Can I mix it?
Yep, you can mix it. I'm just going to make a start there.
Ginger.
Just salt. Okay, so again, we're using our whisk, just made up of small sticks. I've been working on a new whisk, which is a slightly different style, so you'll be seeing that in a couple of weeks when that's ready to use. Okay, yeah, so just a pinch of salt in there. You can put one of the spoonfuls in, actually, that'd be enough. That's it. Get that in. Lovely. Okay, let's get this. You may need a little bit more wine in there. And now to this, we're going to add our flour. So we're just going to add a little bit at a time and mix this up. We don't want it to get too thick. We want a nice runny batter. That's it. You whisk that up for me. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit more flour in there. Yeah. Oh. I think we need a little bit more wine. A little bit more flour in. And the rest of that wine, take the whole lot in. That's it. Right, let's just give that a bit of a mix and see how that does.
It's a bit too doughy.
It's a bit too doughy. Right, I think we'll have a little bit of water in there now. Okay. The wood for the whisk, I don't think it matters too much, really. As long as it stays flexible. If it goes too brittle, obviously it will snap when you're trying to use it. Right, that's it. Yeah.
This is a lot now.
Yeah, right, let's give that a nearly drop more water in there.
Splashing it everywhere.
I'm splashing it everywhere. Right, let's use the rest of the flour up there. I'm thinking that should be about right now. So it's just a simple batter, but it's got that added.
Can I just mix it around in there?
Now what we do is we just got the cheese I've cut. It's about 2 inches long and about 1 centimetre square. So we're just going to dip the cheese in the batter. And I've got my frying pan on the fire here already. I'm just going to drop that cheese in there. That's sizzled straight away. Lovely. Oops.
We've done it.
Done it. Well done.
I like getting messy.
You like getting messy, yes. So let's get a few bits of cheese in there.
Did I get some on you?
Doesn't matter. That's fine. So this should be coated with a nice crispy batter on the outside, and then you'll get that nice melted cheese in the middle.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah. much?
Too messy for me.
Too messy?
Because it's just falling off.
So it's nice thick batter. It's coating the cheese lovely here, so it's a nice little fritters. Thank you, let's see.
I'm doing that.
What? Oh, that's a bigger one, isn't it?
No, just this up. I just quickly wash my hands.
You go and wash your hands, yeah.
Then I'll carry on.
I think that's probably it for the moment. I haven't got much more room in the frying pan here. Right, just gonna rinse my hands. Sorry. Ooh. Okay, there we go. Right, let's have a look, see how these are doing here. Oh, oh, they smell gorgeous. Really smell that melted cheese. Turn it over. And on the other side.
The water's turned white.
Done what? Oh, that's fine. Cheese is frying lovely. I can smell the cheese melted inside of these now. All turned over. I'm just going to get that beef churned over as well. Okay.
And I do another one.
That's doing beautifully. No, I think we'll leave it for that for now. So that's our cheese. Cheese is frying beautifully. So for the ingredients for the cheese pipes, they're called, is an egg, 4 ounces of flour, a cup of white wine. I've added water because I didn't put enough red wine in the cup. About half a pound of hard cheese. I've used just a cheddar there, and then oil for frying. Half pinch of salt or half a teaspoon of salt there. So we just leave that for a minute. Not just a moment. We haven't got any room in the frying pan just at the moment. You could get me a plate though, please, because then I'm ready to serve up the beef. That's a lovely plate, thank you. There we go. Yeah. Yeah.
They only used wooden plates in the olden days because real ones they didn't quite use.
I didn't have. Oh no, cheese has melted so much now.
Yeah.
Lovely.
I love it.
That's it, that's hot. There we go, 3.
Should I do another one?
Lovely. No, just leave it for now because I need to get the rest of these off of here.
Well, the cheese has been melting too
The
much.
cheese has melted, yes. Another one out. So there we have our cheese. I'm just going to get some of the beef off of
1,
here.
2, 3, 4. Is there 4 in here?
Try this one at the end here. Slide that off the skewer there. Now that steak is slightly pink still, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it open so we can see what it's like inside. And there we go. You've got your nice filling inside of there.
That's falling apart.
And there you go. So aloes of beef with cheese pipes.
That's falling apart.
It has fallen apart a little bit, yes. Not to worry. I'm sure it will taste just as delicious. Thank you for watching today. Have a look out on Wednesday. I'll be baking an apple tart, and that will be going out live, or not live on Wednesday, but that'll be recorded and going out on Wednesday afternoon. So thank you for joining us today, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.
Bye.